Hello, good morning, students. Today we will just see the data structure, the second part of stack and queue. I am here, Dheeraj Motiani, Assistant Professor, Computer Science Department, SIRT Bhopal. And continuing from the last previous class where we have seen the stack and how operations are performed in stack, we will just recap the concepts of stack and we will move further to queue. So if we talk about stack, I have told you in the last class that it is a kind of a data structure which is used to uh, calculate or which is used to manipulate the data which is stored in your systems. Okay, stack is working on the principle which is called last in first out. Okay, where we are having two operations, push and pop. So these are the keywords where it is used, such as it is used to represent the array, it is used to represent the linked list. There are two operations, so push and pop, and we do the conversion from infix to postfix, postfix to prefix. These are basically the conversions of your equation or the formula which you are giving. Okay, moving further, this is the introduction, how stack is working in a real-time example, such as these are the few examples: deck of cards, pile of plates, pile of books. Basically, to access the particular element, you have to go and search the element. So you have to apply the data operations one and only at a given time. You can only access the top element of the stack. Then these are two operations, push and pop, which we have seen in the last class. The meaning of pushing is that you are storing the element into the stack, and pop is to remove the element from the stack. Okay. Then you are having peek, so you can peek the topmost data element from the stack. Um, so you are not removing the element from the starting, but you are using to get or retrieve the topmost element using two methods: is full, is empty. Now these are the basic operations, how a particular algorithm can be framed. So in an algorithm, we tend to use to write the begin keyword and keyword. Okay, then we used to give the function name, and we used to return the stack, whatever the elements are there in the array of the stack. Okay, then moving to your second condition, which is full condition. If your stack is full, so it will show that top equals to max size. So now what is the max size? Whenever you are defining an array, you are having the max size. Okay, so if you have fulfilled the criteria of max size, let's suppose there are 10 elements and 10 elements are already present in your stack. So that means your top is equal to max size. That means your stack is full. So we tend to check this condition, is full condition. If it is true, then it will return the true condition. Else if it will return the false condition. Okay, and you tend to write the algorithm in this way: begin procedure is full if top equal to max size. You are not writing the syntax here of the programming. In algorithm, what you do, you tend to write it in a very brief manner what it used to do, so that a person who reads that particular algo, he can understand what is the meaning of this particular statement. So begin means you are beginning, you are doing the is full condition, top, return, else, and if, and end procedure, you are ending the particular algorithm. Now you are checking is empty. If your stack is empty, you begin the algorithm, you check the top is less than 1, means it is pointing to the uh, 0th location, or you can say it is pointing to -1 location. Basically 0 means it is starting from the 0th location. So it will, if it will point to -1 location where you are not having any element present in the stack, so that means your stack is empty. Okay, so you we can write the push operation in this way. These are few steps. You check the stack, is it full? If it is full, it will throw you out of the program, means it will not execute anything. or it will give that stack is full. If it is not full, then you have to increment the top, because you are going to insert the elements. Okay, so once you are going to insert the elements, it will go at the top of the stack. Okay, and the top, the pointer which is pointing to the top location will increase that top location, means the pointer will go on increasing the location of the stack. Now it will point to the next element. Now you can add data elements to the stack location where the top is pointing. Okay, now wherever the top is pointing, now if you go on pushing the elements, the top will go on increasing. Okay, because a stack, you go on increasing the pile. Okay, the pile of books, you go on keeping the books over one over the other. Okay, now this is the basic algorithm of push operation. Begin, stack is full, then you will return null, or any statement you want to return. And if stack is not full, that means you can point to the top. Okay, and once you top, the pointer points to the top, at that location you can insert the data at the array of the stack. Okay, and you can end the procedure. Now pop operation is used to remove accessing the content while removing the stack element from the stack. So it is used to pop. So this is a pop function which does the operation. Data element is not actually removed, instead top is decremented to lower position. Okay, and you just take the data out and your top will decrease and it will go on pointing to the lower position. Okay, so that means the element is not present in the stack. Okay, now this is the algorithm of pop, where we check the empty. If stack is empty, that means you cannot pop any element because no element is present inside the stack. And if data is already present, what you can do, you can take the stack top element, you insert that data inside the data, because a stack top has removed the element from the stack. So it will store in the data data type or data keyword, basically you can say, or variable, and your top will get decreased and it will top point in the top and you will return the data. Basically data has been returned, removed from the stack, and the pointer will point to the lower position, means a decrement, -1 position. Now we will look into the queue, brief overview of queue. What is queue? Queue is an ordered group of homogeneous items. Okay, items are added at one end and removed from other end. Okay, so you go on inserting the elements, and you will go on inserting the elements. You will be having front and rear pointer. These are the two pointers which will work in the first in first out case. Okay, now moving to your the specifications. What are the specifications of this queue? So you use these keywords: max item, item type. Okay, and then these are the two basic operations of stack. Enqueue means you are inserting the elements inside the queue. Dequeue means you are removing the elements from the queue. You are having the front pointer and the rear pointer. From the front you will be removing, and from the rear you will be adding the elements. Okay, so you can just see this example, how the front of a queue is there, how a particular person is there, and rear of a queue, the elements has been inserted from the rear end, and from the front end the elements are being removed. So you can just see these are the algorithms. We enqueue the data inside the queue. We will cover the basic functioning of this queue part through the programming part. These are the basic programs where we used to write the queue logic of queue and stack, and we used to perform the elements. Thank you for watching this video on data structure with stack and queue. I'm Dheeraj Mithyaning signing off. Do like, share, and subscribe this channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day. Good day.